Hi, I'm Chen, and today this tutorial is showing how to debug and attack to IIS process in Visual Studio. Okay, so you have a website and you are hosting it under IIS server, and now you want to debug it via Visual Studio, and this video will help you how to do it. Okay. So now first we should set up an IIS server for the website. Just open the Internet Information Service. You can type the IIS manager to open this one. Okay, and go ahead to create a website. Here you name it for example, is shop.local as I did here. And I have a project under here. You copy it here. And host name, copy localhost. Shop.local. And after that, click to OK button. Because I already created at my local PC, so I don't want to create it anymore. Okay, so after that, please make sure your website IIS server already started, and back to the local application pool, and make sure shop.local application pool also started. Okay, so after that, we have to open the host file to add the link for the website. This one. And after that, you are able to run the website under the new URL. In this using localhost, you can type shop.local. Okay. And now you open the shortcode. You can open it here. And now we do some configurations for the website to make it able to edit as for to debug and protected to IIS process. Okay, select the website and right click on it. Property. And go to the web tab and you scroll down. We have some option for the server here. By default, it will choose the IIS server Express. So in order to debug it under the IIS server, so you select the local IIS and you create the name. You copy the name here into here. Okay, so after that, you click to save button here. Okay, so when you click to on the save button here, so maybe this one is the first time you create the localhost debug under IIS server, so you will get the errors. It will be here. I will show the errors for you. So the Visual Studio will display a warning message if maybe you are unable to access the IIS database. you do not have a sufficient privilege to access IIS website on the machine. Okay, so how to fix it? The first you should check the window you are using. If you are using the Windows 7, Windows 8.1 and Windows 10, you copy this one. Okay, so and the system root is normally the C drive on the PC. Okay, so open Windows Run and click on it and click on OK button. Okay, so if this one is the first time you accept this folder, so you will see the folder you don't have currently have permission to access this folder, and you should click on the continue button to grant the permission for the user access to this folder. And after that you can see this one. Close it. Okay, so after that come back to the Visual Studio and click on the save button, and for now you are able to save it. Okay, close. And now for example, you want to debug this one, the category page. Category. Okay, so now you go to debug and click on attack to process. Okay, so by default the checkbox here is unchecked. And you cannot find the wcap3 wcap.exe to attach to the process for setting here. So you should click on show processes from all users to make it display. Here you can see wcap3 wcap, and however you see the under username. You didn't see anything. You didn't see any information under username column for wcap3 wcap. Okay, so now try to click on attack button. Okay, so it will display a pop-up message that is warning for you. So that means you have to open the Visual Studio under the administrator permission in order to edit, in order to debug IIS server and in attack to process. Okay, so you can click on restart under different credentials to access IIS server. Last one is issue 2. Cannot find wcap3 wcap to attack. Fix it. So first you make sure IIS is running, also the application pool running as well. And after that you run Visual Studio under administrator permission, and when you debug you should check to show processes from on user in Visual Studio. Okay, so now click to the attack to process. Yes, you can see the type is managed and the username is IIS application pool and shop.local. Yeah, that means for now you are able to debug the web application under IIS server by using attack to process option. Okay, click on attack button. Okay, now I will try to get it. You click on this line to add the breakpoint for setting. Okay, now I come back to the website and try to refresh the page. Okay, so that means for now you are able to debug the web application under IIS server instead of using the default ASP.NET debugger. Okay, okay. So now, okay, so it is of using this way to make Visual Studio run under the administrator, so we can do the another way. You will start the Visual Studio. Okay, so it is open the this solution directory, so you can open the Visual Studio under the admin permission. And after that, you can open the solution. Yes, and now you are able to debug without the error. Okay, you can see. Okay, so after you complete this video, I think you are able to set up the Visual Studio and the website to make it debuggable under the IIS server. Okay, so hope that helped, and please let me know if you have any questions. Bye bye and see you the next time.